Okay, guys, here it is, the Xbox accessories app for the Xbox One Elite controller on the Xbox, not for PC. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to store, and if it's not there, I'm going to tell you to go look in your ready to download or already downloaded apps. So Xbox. Accessories, there it is. I'll just shortcut it because I'm silly. Okay, it's not there. Oh, there it is. No, that's not it. Okay. So for those of you who haven't had the Xbox Elite controller for very long, and you have an Xbox, okay, what I want you to do is I want you to go home. That's what I want you to do. I want you to go home and look at your homepage. You'll see your homepage, see your last played games and apps and stuff, and you'll see the gold shit and the great quizzes for epic games that are I don't know what that's about, but I'll read that later. And other stuff that's available now. So go to My Games and Apps. So go to Apps and scroll down to where X would be because they're in alphabetical order. So the Xbox accessories. This is the app. This is what it looks like. So I'll open it for you. When you load it, when you open it, it should look like this. Now, they've changed a lot. So, and I've been trying to use this, but I can't use the stuff. Can't do it. Okay, do it. Anyways, so when you switch back and forth, it's pretty cool. It notices it. Also, if you go to configure, there's your profiles. You can make your own profiles, and then you can make a new configuration. And then there's community configurations. You got Dead Rising from Capcom Vancouver. Most of them are from the companies who made the game, because they were cool enough to do that, I guess. Just to make some cool controller setups. So you can use these community configurations for those games if you want, or you can make your own. And when you go to new configuration, you name it. So let's just name it new. Or it's already named. Let's just put. I'll just name it new. Enter. That way you can just go in it and it goes into button mapping. So you can map the buttons any way you want. If you want A to B, you can do that. If you don't, you can just leave it at A. You can swap sticks too if you want to. You can invert the different sticks and swap triggers. If you go back, you go to left stick and right stick, you can see the different movements. And there's default, and already in it, there's default, delay, aggressive, instant, and smooth. So we'll do the aggressive since it would be the most. That makes sense. So you would walk really slow, or you would move really slow up until you got to here. Oh, so it changes it. So you see where that green line is? That's where you would be. Anyways. And then you can go to smooth, which is probably a lot smoother than just default. More than likely. Don't know, though. Don't really use those. The default is good enough for me. Then you got triggers. You can adjust your triggers, your trigger pull and stuff. I have the stop on, so it doesn't go all the way back. But if I turn off the stop, bam, and you can mirror it. Oh, went back too far. Let's go now. Go to edit. Triggers vibration, you can turn it on and off. You can turn it up and down on the different vibrations. The trigger vibrations, the main vibrations, if you can hear it, listen to that. It's ridiculous, isn't it? That's the triggers. And if you can, maybe you can hear it. Yeah, you can kind of hear it. That's the right main, and the left main's a little bit bigger, but you can kind of hear it. And left trigger still sounds like the other one. So. And you can actually change the brightness of the button, which is very interesting. You can have it all the way off, or you can have it all the way up, which that's pretty cool. Alright, so I'm not going to set that. You can set it as, when you're done editing it, you can save it, and you can go to save it to slot 1 or 2, and you can rename it, delete it, do whatever you want. So that's the accessories app. So I want you to check out either your apps or your ready to install apps. Ready to install, which will give you all your games and apps, and then you got your membership stuff, and then you got this, your apps, your updates, your queue. They've changed a lot of stuff, so I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, go to your My Games and Apps and go to, because I can't even delete it now. So I'm assuming what they did is they took it and put it up there anyways. So check your accessories app. And I will be commenting on my last video with the Xbox One to a gentleman by the name. Let me look for it real quick so you guys can understand what I'm talking about. If you've seen it, YouTube. I have a lot of comments. Go to Creator Studio, community, and Gunathaka? I don't know. It's Gunthagh. I don't know how to say that. So if you know it, tell me about the pronunciation, sir. He's been commenting on the one for the app for the Windows Store. So I have done the video. Sorry for being so late on it. I haven't had the time to make it really. But I've made it. Check your apps. Check that first before you go looking for it in the store. Because it looks like it's not a deletable app like the Welcome or the Settings app, for instance. So if you can't delete it anymore, I doubt you have to download it. So check that out. I haven't looked. But since we're here, I'm going to do another video on the new setup, which I have my flaws or my opinions and such about. So we'll go about that in a moment. So I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope to hear from you guys. Thanks.